All right, here's the data for 2024 Illinois evening draw. In 2025, I have a new pick three strategy for 2025. And it's tracking your own numbers for your own state. Illinois is really being good because everything that I was looking for came in November and pretty much December, just like the law average makes it work. Once you've tracked your numbers all year, you're never guessing what numbers are going to come in. You're going to know, and with Pick 3 at a glance, you're actually tracking the actual 1,000 numbers. You're dealing with the real deal. You're not guessing the numbers. With Pick 3 at a glance strategy, with the 4 easy workout sheets that I have, or strategies, anybody can do this. Just like Eddie Tipton, he rigged the lottery to win. We're not rigging the lottery, but we're tracking the actual 1,000 numbers, and that way we can formulate what the possible numbers would be coming out for us to play. You can't do that with the tic-tac-toe, the date sums, the grids, the root sums, the flips, the mirrors, and all those multiple different strategies and algorithms. You have to track the actual 1,000 numbers. That's the real deal. Other than that, you're going to just be like a dog chasing his tail, running around in circles, trying to win, trying to hit the next day, trying to figure out what number is coming. When you don't know what's going on with all 1,000 numbers, you can't put an algorithm together and win if you don't have all 1,000 numbers in that algorithm. Eddie Tipton proved that. He proved that. And we're still trying to come up with a formula to apply with all states. And there's no such thing. When all the states run different, all the numbers are random in all the states. You have to track all 1,000 numbers to get in the winner's circle. And if you check my channel, I show receipts where I won recently 3 times in a row in this month. I play online. I get email from the Illinois Lottery, and they send me email to check my winning tickets every month. So, and that's how I win. So, if you're going to pay for numbers or anything like that, you're playing a loser's game if you're not playing for yourself and taking the time out to find a winning strategy. And with the law average with Pick 3 at a glance, it helps put the odd of winning in your favor. And it's a small odds. Small odds is 1 in 1,000 numbers, which are random. But working with the law average, you can see what the actual numbers are doing. You can gauge just about what pair hasn't came, what single digit hasn't came, because you're looking at it for your state. Or what number hasn't came and how they're falling. Study more than you play. You have to study more than you play. Get a system down that you're comfortable with. Don't burn your money up chasing these numbers. And when you come to a channel like this, I kind of know that you need help because you're probably financially in trouble, like I was. That's what made me put the Pick 3 at a glance strategy together because, man, I was out there bad, in a bad way. And I knew I had to do something. But the first thing I did was stop digging a hole. I'm in a hole, so I stopped digging. And I put my head together and say, I got to come up with my own strategy. And that's how Pick 3 at a glance came about. I was just tired of losing and being angry when I lost because I had no idea how I won when I did win, so quite naturally I wouldn't have no idea how I lost. Because I couldn't track all the numbers, wasn't tracking all the numbers, just doing my thing, and I was playing for luck. And luck runs out. You can't depend on luck. But you can track the actual 1,000 numbers and study the pick through at a glance strategy and help yourself. You'll either figure out you need to quit, or you figure out that you figured out that pick three at a glance can help you win. But it takes you using the pick through at a glance strategy. I'm here to help you and get you through the weeds where you feel comfortable using it. And then it's off to the winner's circle. Off to the winner's circle. I can teach this in an hour or less to anyone. But you have to be OPPB. Be organized, be patient, be persistent, and stick with a budget. Don't be scattered. Don't have numbers everywhere you're trying to look at. I put everything in an organized manner where you can track everything on my workout sheets. You can find everything you're going to need on the 4 strategies. You ain't going to have a whole different algorithms and tic-tac-toes and date sums and going back and look at different patterns, or none of that you're going to have to do. Because you're going to be looking at the actual 1,000 numbers, and that covers all algorithms anybody can come up with, period. All these algorithms only cover a third of those 1,000 numbers. And you're going to find out what numbers coming the next day. Ain't happening. A pick 3 number can take 15 years and never show up. And that might be the one you're going to hop on, talking about you're going to play all year long. You ain't tracking all 1,000 numbers. You don't know when to get on or off these numbers. At least when you tracking, you know what the number's doing. You might say, okay, I played these numbers for 60 days. I guess I'll stop. Or I played it for 30 days. I was looking for it. I guess I'll take it off my list. See, with the pick through at a glance, you build a bucket list of numbers to play. You don't jump on and off all your numbers, these different numbers trying to win. I hate to use this word, and I don't mean any harm to anybody, but pick through at a glance is a common sense strategy. It's a strategy where you're looking at all 1,000 numbers. It's not making a rundown with 10 numbers and trying to figure out what's coming off those 10 numbers the next day. And then if something don't come off those 10 numbers, then you realize or think you've seen the day the number came out, what that number was, that the day the prior day number comes out in the 10 numbers that you thought was going to come out, and it didn't. And then you flipping all and turning all mirrors and flipping numbers to match up the number that came out the next day. That's not really a good strategy in my book. That's why I was losing. That's why I was losing so bad. You can't figure out no numbers if you're not tracking all 1,000 numbers. I'm just putting it out there. But do what works. If it's working for you, I'll be the first one to tell you don't quit. But I guarantee you, it ain't gonna work better than you tracking your own 1,000 numbers in your state when all running different. Midday number running different from evening. Even number running different from midday. All state numbers running different, and y'all gonna find we gonna find the rhythm. We gonna find an algorithm that's going to work. Just ain't gonna happen. Nope. Just ain't gonna happen. If you're gonna win, I guarantee you're gonna win a whole lot better with the 1,000 numbers than you are with anything else. Anything. Numbers don't come because of rainy days. Certain numbers don't bring certain numbers. Numbers don't follow numbers. It's just what the 1,000 numbers do. And once you realize that with the law average, you're going to realize that that's how it goes. All this witchcraft, not witchcraft, I guess you call it witchery or whatever you want to call it, don't bring numbers. Meditating on numbers ain't going to bring those numbers. It's going to be luck if you're not tracking all 1,000 numbers. I don't care what you're doing. All you got to do is study more than you play. And if you think I'm kidding, just go, like I said, check my shorts. I won 3 times in December already. And then the previous month I won. So I'm not just selling you some hogwash. And once you start using it, actually take it to heart to use to win. And don't be looking for a quick fix. You got to put the wood in to get the fire out. You got to study, learn the system. Study, learn the system. Then do some betting. And then, I do personal counseling. I have the workout sheets. And then you can call me. And first call will be free, but the time limit will be at my discretion. And after that, as many times you might need to call me, we'll go from there. But like I said, but you got to do the work. I don't sell numbers. I don't give out numbers for different states. I do Illinois. I'm state specific for Illinois, but I can help any state get in the winner's circle because my strategy works for all states. All states. Okay? So, now, you do have to go back to January and see what numbers are left that did not play in your state. Those are the numbers you want to carry into 2025. Working with the law average, those numbers will come out. So there's no sense in playing all 1,000 numbers after you didn't build a bucket list that you're going to play for the year. And why are you playing them? Yeah, it's work to do. And if you're giving money to people to get numbers or whatever the case may be, that's on you. You playing a loser's game. I don't play my birthday unless I see a reason to play it. I don't jump on and off all these numbers. I don't do that. It takes time. It takes patience. And it takes learning to win, like anything else. All right, so this is going to be for 2025 coming up. So I'm setting this up for Illinois. If you're new, you're going to have to go, and you're in Illinois, you can follow me, but you have to do your own tracking for yourself. I might miss something that you see. You might see a different strategy. All our eyes and minds think different. That gets you in the winning circle, and you hit them big. Okay? Don't leave it up to me. I'm not going to put myself out there like that. That just ain't happening. Other people want to do it, but I just don't see it as a feasible way of winning. I learned the hard way. If you want something done, you have to do it yourself. And that's what I did with the Pick Thread Clan strategy. I put my own strategy together. You won't find the Pick Thread Clan strategy nowhere on no other channel. Period. And I feel I was blessed to have it and to be able to use it. So like I always say, play them till they come, make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless. And if you're tracking, you'll soon be packing to Lucky Town.